Hello and welcome to the Study Travel News video from an early spring-like London. I'm Matthew Knott.
And I'm Nicola Hancock, bringing you the latest news stories.
So the headlines this week, New Zealand plans major reform of vocational sector.
Study Perth launches plan to double international students.
English UK quarterly data shows a small drop in student weeks.
And much more, of course. Over to New Zealand first then.
Education Minister Chris Hipkins has released a consultation on proposals to reform vocational education, including the merger of all 16 Institutes of Technology, or ITPs, into one national entity with a working title of the New Zealand Institute of Skills and Technology.
He said that instead of merging or closing campuses, New Zealand needed ITPs to expand course delivery. The government also plans to redefine the roles of providers and industry training bodies and provide a single system of funding.
In the consultation paper, the government said that the new single high-quality institution would represent a great value proposition for international students and would achieve much higher visibility in international markets.
Education New Zealand said that there were more than 18,000 international students enrolled at ITPs last year and urged the international sector to engage in the consultation process, which lasts until March 27th.
Okay, and in neighbouring Australia, Study Perth has launched an international education strategy with the aim of growing the city's reputation as a study destination and doubling the number of students it hosts to 100,000 by 2025.
The strategy is focused around the themes of live, learn and launch, which respectively aim to build brand awareness and support services, enhance academic reputation and connect students to future careers and work opportunities.
Initiatives outlined in the scheme include establishing an international student centre, hosting a series of student events, a Destination Perth campaign, agent engagement including missions and fam trips, and an enhanced resource portfolio for agents.
Back here in the UK, a drop in adult student weeks led to an overall decrease of 2.8% in the last 3 months of 2018 for members of English UK's Quarterly Intelligence Scheme, or QUIC.
The proportion of weeks attributable to agents in the quarter was 74%, an increase compared with the same period of the previous year. Saudi Arabia was the largest sender of students in the quarter and had the largest growth of any source market.
And now for a roundup of some of the other stories. Australia's international education sector contributed $32.4 billion to the economy in 2017-18, according to data released by the Department for Education and Training, a 15% increase compared with the previous year.
International education is Australia's third largest export sector, did you know?
Is it?
Brownlee Language International Summer School, or BLISS, has been launched as a new summer junior provider with locations in Scotland and England.
Navitas has announced renewals of 10-year agreements with 2 UK higher education institutions, the University of Plymouth and the University of Portsmouth.
Alma, the International School of Italian Cuisine, has launched a new one-week culinary arts course for international students designed for those with a passion for Italian food and looking for a first culinary arts experience, the provider said.
Sounds lovely.
It does, doesn't it?
UK ELT provider TEG English has announced a new summer junior residential programme in Southampton for 2019.
Home from Home Student Services has unveiled new logos and websites for its brands, London Homestays, UK Student Residencies and London Study English.
Transactions in the European student accommodation sector reached almost 10 billion in 2018, with around 77,000 beds traded, but undersupply remains in a number of key destination cities across the continent, notably Paris and Milan, according to a new report.
More on all of those news stories online, of course, as well as photos from CAPSEA's European missions and our Bonnie's tour of Malta.
Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.
Goodbye.